Hey guys, so last night I bought The Sims 4 Journey to Batuu and spent most of the night playing the whole game. My intentions were to do a review on the pack and then try to get a refund, but I very quickly realized that it wasn't worth me doing a review because I could pretty much sum up everything I wanted to say in a couple words, which are, don't waste your money, 4 words. So instead of being super negative and making like a 15-minute video about everything I don't like in this pack, instead I am going to fix this game pack. You're welcome, EA, because I genuinely think that they had a concept here that could have been a good game pack. You know, I was trying to stay open-minded. I don't think that a world-based, like franchise-based game pack is the worst thing that could ever happen. So I think they could fix it. And here's how. We are going to go through the steps that I would have done to make this a good game pack. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about my ideas. So the first change that I want to make isn't really a change to the Journey to Batuu game pack, but kind of a change to the way The Sims 4 works in general, so just bear with me. So I've seen a lot of people recently frustrated about how when you want to travel, it's very easy to just travel between worlds and like there's no like reward of going places, like you can just instantly travel. So what I want to do is add one of those like secret lots, think like the science place or the hospital from Get to Work, and on these lots you would like call on your phone and you would hit like travel, and if you were going like out of your like little world, it would then take you to an airport lot. And on this airport lot, there would be different terminals, and you could click like the bus terminal and take a bus to like the next town over, and then you could take like an airplane to go to like one of the faraway worlds, like a destination world or like Sulani. And the Sims team could decide how long it would take to get there, because then you could choose to like go now and like travel immediately, and you would arrive like in that world. You only have to make one airport. I'm cool with that. You would just arrive in that world, and then when you click a lot, like usual, it would be like 3 hours later. Or if you choose to like schedule it for later, you could make a day of it. So you could buy your tickets and then you could come back with your whole family and you could all get on the airplane together, and then it would just take you to like the normal screen where you select your lot. But once you click on a lot, it'll be like 4 hours into the future or like 6 hours into the future, just like add a little bit of realism. And then with this pack, what's gonna happen is like you're gonna be chilling in your home world and you're gonna get a call from Sims travel agent number 47, and they're gonna say, I have a great deal for you. We've just opened up intergalactic travel. Whoa. And you're gonna answer that call and you're gonna be like, intergalactic travel, you say? I would love to do that. And then you're gonna get on, you're gonna go back to the airport, and there's gonna be a new terminal added, and it's gonna say basically like travel the galaxy. By the way, we are also changing the name to this pack. It's going to be The Sims 4 Discover the Galaxy, or just The Sims 4 Space Living, or The Sims 4 The Force is With You. I don't know, but we're not doing Batuu, because the next thing that I'm going to change is that instead of going to the world of Batuu, you're going to go to a completely different world. One that maybe we vaguely heard of in the Star Wars universe but don't know a lot about, or maybe one that we've never heard of in the Star Wars universe, because realistically speaking, like Star Wars is set in a place where there's like infinite galaxies, so we don't have to recreate a Disney World. We can just put it in Star Wars, right, but make a whole new world. And then if you pick a world that's like one that like maybe they've mentioned briefly in one of the movies, then you're going to attract Star Wars nerds, because they're going to be like, wow, I can explore every detail of this world that previously I only knew this one little fact about, and they're going to want to play it. And then also you're going to have more freedom, right, because you're not going to have to stick with like the Disney World stuff. So the lots will be editable. Like there will be like 10 lots that you can edit. And there will be like also maybe like some of the rabbit holes that they do have in the game pack, but it's gonna be like they're gonna create it. The Sims team can go nuts. They're gonna make their own Star Wars world, and I believe that they can do it. And then there's gonna be like some of similar things. So if you wanna keep like that 3 camp thing, that's cool with me. But that's not gonna be the main focus of what you're doing, because I think that this pack really missed on an opportunity to have a new occult, being like Jedis. And I think that another thing that I'm going to change is that you're going to be able to use the Force because that just makes sense. When you think of Star Wars, that's what you think of. That's one of the only things I know about Star Wars. And I understand that why they did that, because they were trying to keep, I think, like character integrity and like story integrity for Disney. But keep in mind, again, this is on a completely new planet now, so we're gonna be able to use the Force, and it's gonna work kind of like vampires. You're gonna have a skill tree, and you're gonna start like meditating. We're gonna bring that back from Spa Day, and they can release things from old packs into new packs. I know they can because they did it in The Sims 3. We got vampires twice, so just like stay with me. We're gonna get like the meditation board and the yoga mat from Spa Day, and you're gonna be able to like meditate and like practice with your lightsaber that you're gonna also get maybe like when you arrive on the world. It'll be like a present from your, I don't know, you get a lightsaber, you get the most basic one, the most basic kyber crystal and the most basic lightsaber, and you can practice your lightsaber, or you can meditate, and as you do this you're going to gain force power, and they're going to be force power points, and it's just like the vampire tree, except you're going to use your force power points to build up these skills that are either going to go to Jedi or to Sith, right? And 2 of the lots on this world are going to be like the jungle adventure lots, where you can go to them but not edit them, and it's going to be like the Master Jedi Temple and the Master Sith Temple. And in these temples, they're going to be characters we never heard of, right? We don't want to put the main characters in the series. Fly. We don't want to put the main characters from the series into this world because, again, Disney insists character integrity. So we're going to create our own characters. It's the Sims, and one's going to be the Master Jedi Temple, one's going to be the Master Sith Temple, and like once you get your powers all the way up to like the highest level of the skill tree, you're going to be able to go there. There will also be like, you know, you can also still join the factions, but it's just like they don't really do anything anyway. So they don't do anything anyway. So like, yeah, still join the factions if you want. That's fine. We can leave it. EA, you can keep that one. It was fine. But they don't really do anything. So now we're gonna have like the Force, and we're gonna have like Jedi versus Sith, and like you can like go to these temples and have battles, and like if you meet someone who's a dark side Force in the streets, you can battle them with your lightsaber. And like if they were like really doing things I think were good, you'd be able to murder them because there's murder in Star Wars. But okay, so we have like the Jedi Sith thing, and then the next thing I want to change is that it's really weird that it's called create your own story, but you can't like interact with the main characters really. They're NPCs, but like you can't like woohoo with them or like marry them, and it's The Sims. So what we're gonna do instead is, if we want to keep character integrity, we're gonna put the characters in, but we're just gonna change like one letter of the name. So instead of Kylo Ren, his name is now like Milo Ben, and Rey's name is like Lei, but not Leia because that's another character in Star Wars. But Rey's name is like Lei, and then it's like instead of Chewbacca, it's like Chewtraka. They all have like very similar names. You know who they are, but they're not the same characters because then Disney can't get mad at EA. So they're different characters, but they look exactly like the characters, and they have all the same powers. And Lei is the head Jedi person, and Milo Ben is the head Sith person. And like they're there, except now that they're different characters and Disney can't like freak out about character integrity, you can marry them, you can woohoo, you can live out your dreams creating your story as like leader of the First Order or the Resistance, and like marry them and like be a space princess. I don't care, but you can do that now, and that will, you know, do things for your game actually. So like when you like level up to the top level, like things will actually change in the world more than just banners. Like maybe like you can have like some form of the kind of system from Eco Lifestyle, like something different but similar, where like if you're leader of the Resistance or leader of the if you're leader of the Sith or leader of the Resistance or the First Order, whatever they're called, you can like enact things to change, and it's just like dumb things that won't really change the game but make you feel like you have power. So it's like everyone has to wear a bag on their head now. Sorry. You know, stuff like Eco Lifestyle gave us. And you can like just make those decisions. There's no voting. You can just do it because you're in charge now. And then, like, the last thing that I think needs to be changed about The Sims 4 Journey to Batuu is the alien situation. So, like I said before, The Sims 3 gave us vampires twice, so I'm gonna roll with that. We're getting aliens back, right? And they can be basically the exact same as the aliens from Get to Work. Just give us the same, like, mask things that you gave us, but make them cover the whole body because it's weird. Like, what if my alien wants to go swimming or something and she just has a white stomach? It's weird. So give us the mask, make them cover the whole body, and then also make sure that the kids and the toddlers have masks, and like the babies, because it's really weird if you're trying to be an alien sim and then your sim just like pops out like a human child, and he like has like the ball sack face, but he just like pops out a human child. It's weird, EA. Like, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna put aliens back. You can get them here, you can get them in Get to Work. Either way, they do the same thing. And then you can just put the costumes on their, like, alien form. And that kind of, like, saves them from having to make 100 different species. So we have one new occult, which is, like, the Force user. And then we have the aliens, which are, like, an occult. But they're the same as Get to Work. So they don't really do much. Like, they're not a super occult. We have a world that you can actually build on, and that's unique, and that there's tons of stuff to do because they don't have to fit into Disney's restrictions because the Sims team is creating it. So we have a... So second, we have a world that you can like actually do stuff on because it's not in Disney's restrictions. EA is creating it. You can marry the main characters and actually decide your story. We're keeping the joining factions. We're gonna keep like the point and click missions. I think that they're fine. Leave them in. But we're adding in force powers, and we're adding in an occult where you can go 2 different directions on the branch. You can go Jedi. You can go Sith. We're bringing back meditation to help you with your force powers. We are making things more like story based by allowing you to marry the characters. We're just going to change their name, and then we're going to get around Disney's weird laws, and we're going to make it make more sense to get there. My alternate solution to the airport thing is like maybe you have to like have your Sims build a rocket ship, which we already have in the base game, so why not? And your Sims have to build a rocket ship, and then they can travel to the new planet, whatever we're calling it, because it's not Journey to Batuu anymore. It's like The Sims for like Discover the Galaxy. That's what I'm going with. The Sims 4 Discover the Galaxy. So they still have to like build their rocket ship, and then maybe even you could add something in like when they travel to this new planet, which they're gonna have to do, they could like upgrade their rocket ship and like get better parts, and then you could still have like the Millennium Falcon and like all the cool ships from Batuu. But you can just have it where your Sims can like fly on them and stuff, but also like steal parts and then make them themselves, and then you can just do the same animations with the base game rocket, but like just with like a different style ship to like add more Star Warsy stuff. And I think that's about it, guys. I think that we fixed the game. This video was heavily inspired by Jenny Nicholson's Script Doctors, so if you know who she is or you don't, check her out. All of the footage that I've used in like the gameplay portions of this, I got off the gallery. I'll try to like include the gallery names in the description or something. I went and I found some builds. I found some builds to use. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like my ideas to fix this game pack, please leave a comment down below to tell me what you think. If you have any ideas about what we could do to fix this game pack, let me know, because you might have better ideas than me. If you have any ideas about how we could fix this game pack, let me know. You might have better ideas than me, especially if you've actually seen Star Wars. But I think overall, this would be a better game pack, and it'd be one that I'd actually want to play. So again, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Tina.